I am jumping on here, as in the title, for just to hang out, answer some questions, and chat about the van. Getting the oil change done here at KenGarff in Riverdale. Just on my way back from the wound clinic, where I went to have the professionals look at my toes and make sure everything was healing up good. And they're looking good. One of them, he said, looks almost healed, the one on my right foot. And so just doing that. But here at the dealership to get my oil service done on the van, I'm gonna have to pay to do it on the Corvette too. I'll bring it here. I just verified that I can get their oil package. It's seriously a great deal. If you don't, I love changing my oil. I've always changed my own oil. The only time I didn't was when we were going on our trip last summer and the van broke down because somebody neglected some stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna definitely do the oil package thing here. You get like 3 oil changes for $150, which is seriously a killer deal. And we can do it on, I think she said American, and then I don't know, a couple of the other cars. But I've got the Corvette's, obviously just a big V8, just the LS1. And so anyways, $150 for 3 oil changes. You can't beat that. Seriously, that's a really good deal. Not even, and no, they're not. I don't have a deal to have Riverdale, KenGarff, do anything for me for saying that. But they really, it's seriously, like, how can you beat that? Like, that's really cheap. So I think that's cheaper than I can get the oil myself if you looked at all 3 services. So anyways, whatever. I'm gonna sit here in the car, which is another really cool thing. When I pulled up, I had the regular service crew come out, and is it Nick? Oh man, and Callie come out to greet me as I pulled up with the van, which is like very familiar out here, just because it had quite the story the last time I had to bring it in. But anyways, it's nice to have a crew that recognizes you. But I asked if I could just sit in the car for the oil change. They said that's no problem. My shoulder is total garbage, as you guys know, and I do not want to transfer out and back in again. Do that as infrequent as possible. Hello, Susan. How are you? Thanks for jumping in here. I know it's kind of a weird time, but just wanted to get in for my... Do you want me to back up? Here. I might need to scoot out of this person's way a little bit.
You don't have to move for
Okay.
them. They'll wait for you.
I was just...
Yeah, you don't have to move for them. They'll
All
figure
right.
it out. You hang out here.
All right, man. Sounds good. And yeah, that's Nick, I believe. Oh my gosh, I'm horrible with names and everything. You guys, you know that. Yes. So yes, Skin Fan 150 is a really good deal for 3 changes. I haven't changed my own oil since being in the wheelchair, but I still do my brakes and other work myself. Glad to hear the legs are doing better. Yeah, you know, I love doing everything I can on the cars. It's nice to be able to do everything. And I usually do the oil change too, but right now, like with my toes being in that situation, the doctors, again, they never ever came up with a a conclusion on what it was called or why my toes went black and purple and all that weird stuff, but they said they figured it was from the chronic coldness that my legs are always in, because I have poor circulation and my legs are always like dry ice cold. So anyways, it's been crazy. I'm gonna scoot out of these guys' way just a tiny bit here. I feel like I'm in the way a little bit. So my big old man van, this van is freaking huge. You don't really realize it until I see everybody walking by it. And oh, there we go. I'm gonna pull her on forward. Yeah, just scooting me up out of the way so they can get past me, it looks like. I think they're gonna do the tire rotation too. I don't know if that's part of the deal or they just said they were gonna do it. So either way, if you walk out of here not paying anything, that'll be a cool thing. Roll out of here without paying anything is what I meant. So then Pat from PO, which is about 2 hours north of New York City. Glad your feet are doing better and you're out of the house a while. Always wishing you well. Thank you. And Susan, I worry about that. My feet feel ice cold always, and I had adhesive arachnoiditis too. Oh man, I'm so sorry. That's really crappy. I feel bad. Like I know we're all equal and all that, but I hate hearing when women are suffering. You know, like one thing to be a dude and stuff. You're supposed to be tough and handle it. So I just don't like hearing that you've got adhesive arachnoiditis. It's seriously so painful. It's like one of the most painful conditions you could possibly have. So how did you develop yours? Spinal cord injury, or did you get it some other way? I'm curious. All right, looks like we're gonna be pull forward. I'll focus here for a second. Sorry, focusing here. Getting hand signals to come in. What's up, boss? That's good? Okay. All right. So, anyways, in here for the oil change, just pull it up in here and you got to get it done. It was L4 L5 4 years ago. I'm so sorry, Susan. Failed lumbar fusion. So crazy. It's so crazy. It sounds like adhesive arachnoiditis is being like discussed so much more, which is awesome. Because it was, man, nobody heard about it when I first figured it out, I swear. Like everybody looked at you like you was saying a made up word when you're telling a doctor or doctor's office what was going on, or I don't know. I don't know how you manage your pain, if it's super crazy or if it just flares. I would really love to talk with other people that have it and just see like how similar some of the conditions are, because it is a bear sometimes, you know. And see which way he's wanting me to do here. Oh, he just totally nailed my mirror on his head. Whoops, I feel bad. This whole van is huge, like I was saying, but it sounded like he just head tackled the side of the car. Anyways, yeah. Hopefully I don't have to be out too much longer. Get this done and get home and get off my feet again. Unload the pressure and get it up in the air. You guys, there were so many of you that have sent nice things that have been really helpful and really cool. I have a whole bunch of wool socks, like warm socks. I'm wearing some heated socks right now that have battery packs in them. And then we got this whole leg compression set that, like, I sit in the bed and put it on, and it helps with the all the circulation, pumping everything up. Let's see, you guys also received a big vibrating foot plate that's like huge and way out of control. Like everybody that helped out, you guys, like I have so much appreciation. Like so much. It's a lot of money and like time to go get something or set it up to deliver out. Man, I just really appreciate it. It's so crazy. Also have like this chair for sitting on the bed that has like armrests and everything on it, so it's really comfy. It has like a whole backrest setup on it that somebody sent, and then also a big leg support. I've been just putting my legs up on pillows, which the pillows like fluff out and like lean over to the sides and squish all down. And anyways, I like got the real deal for throwing my legs up on the rest there. But I know I need to hurry and get back home. I know Andrea gets stressed out with every minute that I'm not behaving with my feet, and need to get home and get him back up. I'm obviously concerned on my own as well, but I don't like seeing Andrea getting worried and bothered by it. It makes me feel bad because, like, I don't know. Dogs rule. How's it going? Good to see you on there. You're hitting pretty solid on all these lives. So you guys that are on right now, if you guys make sure you guys hit the thumbs up or the like button, really would appreciate it. If there's any newbies on here that don't know our story, where our platform comes from, or why we're on here, let me know. I'd love to update you all real quick, but I don't want to bore everybody if you guys are all familiar with it already. So hey, Adela, hey, it says, hey Dan, it's good to see you doing better. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. This year is just crazy. Andrea did a video. I think she posted it on Instagram only because it had a song. It had a really cool song on it from the movie David, the upcoming movie David. So we went out to the movie premiere out at the point of the mountain. We were invited by Angel Studios to come out to the red carpet event and go to the preview for David. It's an animated movie that's going to be coming out real soon. It is so good, you guys. It really is so good. The music in it, the way it's portrayed, and like it's done really well, especially for like an animated movie. Afterwards, we got to do a question and answer with the voice actors and stuff. It was pretty cool. Um, there's some major talent in there. That's for sure. And it was really good. But Andrea used one of the songs on one of the songs from that on that video, so it couldn't come over here. So it's same platform name, just over there on the Insta. But just check it out. It's pretty cool. But that video, it like shows the whole year, and just as far as the negative, the dumb little medical events, like just nonstop, one after another, and like talking about what they were and showing them up on there. But anyways, she's working on the gratuity one that talks about all the good things that came out this year. But with everything going on, it seemed fitting to hurry and address that part of it. And it was a cool song. Really, she always picks a killer song and gets things pretty emotional. So she's got some major talent for that. And man, I feel like I'm floating in the air now. They're bopping me around. They are rotating the tires. So freaking awesome that they let me just stay in here. That's so helpful. Like, yep, going up. This van is like ginormous anyways. It is like more than 8 feet tall. It's like 8'4" tall or something to the top, and just a big old beast, big 4-wheel drive son of the gun. It's been a good van, but I think we're selling it. We've got it listed on KSL on our like classified stuff right now. I'm gonna see if it disappears if I post it on there, and got a few people inquiring about it. Nothing solid yet, and looking to get something that's more economical and still lets us pack our main 4 kids around now instead of all 6. The two big ones are driving their own cars now, and they're gonna need the locking lug nut thing. Hold on, I'm sure they're gonna need that. See if I can find it before they get back over here. Surely they're gonna need it. Give me just a second to focus here. Man, looks like that stuff can be garbage probably. Anything that's that crumpled up in there must not be that important. There's a wiring harness for the brakes, probably the one that is, I didn't need to buy one when I did my little brake booster. Sorry for the close-up here. Gosh dang. In my face, all up in the business. That's such a big van. How do I get over there? There we go. That's not what I was wanting. So, yeah, anyways, this is the view from the shop up here. Gosh, it's not that dirty. You got like way up in the air up here, so anyways, these guys have always done a really square job on everything they've done for us. In the end, and all things considered, it's been, they do a good job. There, try to get that to stay up again. There, all tied off, and I guess they don't need, I guess for some reason they don't need my key for the wheels. I bet they probably have like every kind out there, just to make sure that they don't get stuck with. These are my cool window flag that I love. I love sporting them on the windows and going for a ride. Just looks cool. And goodness gracious. So anyways, if anybody has any questions, I'd love to answer or educate anybody on stuff. If you want to throw any thoughts out there, we can go in and discuss whatever. Yeah, this is, there we go. Get this shoulder to work. Gosh dang it. Okay, all right, all done with that. So, anybody ready for Christmas? Everybody ready for Christmas? We need to still decorate our tree. We've got it up in the living room at least, and then hopefully when I go home, got to get my feet up for a little bit, but then after that I've got a wall mount thing for our TV, and I think I need to get that installed. I don't know where the heck that lock is, but they haven't had to ask for it yet, so just keep on hoping that they don't, and that they've got it all figured out. Dogs, well, no, I'm not planning on getting a van with a lift. So there's what is it? It's a Kia that looks like a minivan, but it's an SUV. It's like bigger than a minivan a little bit, but it has like the sliding doors and everything, and like it seems like it should just be a minivan, right? Like all intents and purposes it is. But that style of a van works out so well for me, because I'm able to just get to the side of the van. Oh, there it is, the Carnival. It's Kia, right, babe? I think it's a Kia. And so, while you're on here, babe, have you seen the locking key for the lug nuts? They haven't asked for it yet, but they're rotating the tires, so I don't know. We'll see if I need it. Waiting for somebody to flag me down up in here, waving their arms down there. Whoops. No. Okay. Well, hopefully they don't need it, because we don't have it. So, anyways, that Carnival I think would be the winning car for us. It's just like in between. It's a little bit more spacey than minivan. Like our teens are like almost, well, they're getting big. They're getting really big. I think my son just passed Andrea, just passed mom in height, and not going to be showing any signs of slowing down. Hey Susan, thank you. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate you doing that. And if you guys have any questions or want to do a super chat to make sure I answer your question, you're more than welcome to do that. That's what most people do. Let's see. Caesar Time says, nice to see you getting out again. We're all done for Christmas presents, bought and wrapped. Man, how do you do that? I suck at doing that. Man, that would be great. One of these years we're going to do that. The rest of your message was buying fresh turkey off the farm closer to Christmas. Hope to get the tree up soon. Oh, no, we got our tree up. I see. You're saying hope you get your tree up soon. But yeah, we got the tree up. We just haven't decorated it. So, anyways, what to do? Seeing what anybody else has on here. So, I want to get, as far as the oil goes on this, somebody was just commenting on there about the oil, like, again, $150 for 3 oil changes is a killer deal. So, they might take that job from me. I love doing the oil changes. I love just doing, like, working on it, especially if I can get the kids out there. My daughter Michaela last night or yesterday stopped by for a minute and told me that her Jeep is due for an oil change soon, and she's like, I'll get the oil and then I'll come over and we can change it. And I freaking love that. Like, she's always been there. She loves to do the oil changes. It's a cool time to be with the kids. Quinn and Rye both are good helpers out there and want to do stuff. If I can keep them busy. It's boring when you just end up sitting around watching your dad work on stuff. I know that. But I try to keep things hopping. So, so they don't get bored and never want to work with dad. I like to just send them, turn them loose, go fix stuff. Like, I love being able to tell them to go figure it out. I had to figure everything out. My dad never taught me anything with cars or any of that. I was all self-taught or taught by others as I was working on and breaking things and whatnot. But I remember I had never done any oil changes at all. I don't think I ever did. Maybe I did I had to have done oil changes at least. But I had an 86 Chevy pickup and I blew the motor in it. And I was either married to my first wife or dating her. And I asked her dad if I could work in his shop. He had a beautiful garage in the backyard and tons of room, and it was just really nice. And anyways, asked him if I could work on the engine in there. I told him, yeah, I've done it before. It's not a big deal. And then I could probably have some friends come over too. Laura, yes, another member. Thanks, Laura. Laura, that's awesome. I appreciate it. We need to get our cards out. Andrea's got them at home, but hello from the UK. Man, that's freaking awesome. Thanks, Laura. Really appreciate the membership and the support. It makes a big difference. It really does help out, so thank you. Yeah, normally when we're live, Andrea is within an arm's reach, and I can. She has a set of cards that are like get to know you cards. Babe, I know you got them, and you're listening at home. You should get one and put it on there. So it's like a get to know you. They're fun to do. Even when we've been married for 11 years, and it's like I'm sure there's still things on those cards that they think of to put on there that really just catch anybody off guard, which is always fun to do. games and all that. It's fun. I've been sitting in bed. Yesterday I was sitting in bed with my 4-year-old. She was wanting to play checkers, so we got the checker mat out. Well, I don't have a checkerboard, so we just got this. It's like a big cloth that has the checker on there, and normally it uses big pieces that are, like 2.5 or 3 inches in diameter, just a big clunky piece. But she wanted to use the little ones that she had. And anyways, really fun. She's cute, trying to figure it out. Let's see. Laura says, "No worries. How are you feeling? I followed you for a few years now, and I'm glad that you're out of the hospital. And happy anniversary to you and your beautiful Andrea." Thank you. Yeah, it's been a year. I was gonna say it's been a month, but it's been a week. It's been a month. It's been a year. That's all right though. Seriously, like there's a lot of good that's come out of it. So, yeah, there's a lot of good that's come out of it. And like Andrea says now, right now she's eating it up that I get to lay around. I just try to drag her, the kids, back in the room so that I'm not all by myself. But it's great cuddle time and snuggle time and play time on the cards and games and all that stuff that normally you just overlook. It's just you're too busy and too many things to do to slow down all day long. But Laura, let's see, I've had a bad year with my health myself for today, totally different reasons to yours. And I've had a lot of vomiting and weight loss to deal with, but finally it's improving, but not as bad as you guys. Oh, okay, you're doing good up until you said that last part on the end. Not as bad as you guys doesn't count. You can't say that. Everybody has their level of shit, like it just is either hurts like a bee. Andrea, that's Andrea's inside joke term. Hurts really bad, and what hurts me like really bad, like I have like a 12 with my adhesive arachnoiditis pain sometimes. Those are the videos where I'm like balled up and crying and screaming and pissing my pants and just like in tons of pain. And then I can get a paper cut and be like, ow. And then it's like, well, wait, how can I say ow to a paper cut when I know what like it feels like to have my body turned inside out and drop kicked around? Like it's just it's all relative. So don't cut yourself short on your own level of pain and frustrations and the whole board. It's just it is what it is, and your pain is real, and your health is real, and it sucks, and the sucky part of it is real. So just keep on trudging and being tough and get up and be willing to do it again. And it's, when things start to surmount like that, Laura, says, I've had a few different illnesses to deal with for years, but this year's been bad, and I'm grateful that I'm a tough cookie. Oh yeah. Just like you guys, it's a mental battle going through chronic illnesses. It is, right? Like the whole thing, it's not just like dealing with just the condition. It's like jobs and kids and relationships and everything is tied into it, and it just snowballs. So it ain't no little thing. It ain't no joke. It's rough. So Susan says, I always constant prayers for you and your family. And I put your names in several prayer lists. Thank you so much. At various churches, sending love and hugs and a blessing and a Merry Christmas. Over in Missouri. Yeah, we went to Missouri, remember? And it was really, it was beautiful over there. But I really appreciate your kindness and generosity for praying yourselves and adding me to the prayer roll is just phenomenal. And Laura, if anybody can help be prayerful and mindful of Laura and her struggles and frustrations too, and guys, we just need to all come together. And prayer is so powerful. It really is. It's an awesome thing. It can help, if nothing else, help build your own testimony or relationship with our Maker. That's how I feel about it. So yeah, everyday prayers. Just your little, just throw your little morning and night prayer and whatever, just to throw out the appreciation. I know it's so easy to just forget or get going right out of the gate, and you've got to run because you're late, or maybe I'm the only one that's always late for everything all the time. But I showed up early for my appointment today, and everybody was like, holy crap, you're early. I was like 30 minutes early apparently. So they went up. Look, I'm up higher. Look how high up I am. So I'm like way the freak up here, in the big old man van. Got my own tower in their shop. So tether that back up, and man, I want to get out and get one of the new iPhone 17s. That if anybody's got that, it looks amazing. Hopefully you've got it and you're loving it. This one, I've got the 15. Hey Laura, hey, thank you for that super chat. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much. Laura says, Merry Christmas to you, Andrea, and beautiful children, and thank you for the well wishes no matter what you believe. I appreciate it all. Thank you. That's awesome. Thanks, Laura. And again, thank you for your membership and for signing up. It's really cool. I was the stubborn one, Laura, with the phone situation. I see Laura is just saying she needs a new phone and tablet. But I'm a Samsung girl for phones. I was all about the Samsung. I dug my heels in because I did not want an iPhone. No way. Like, people say that the Samsung's like too complicated or something, but I loved it. I always loved it. And finally ended up switching over because the whole family was on iPhones except for me. And like, you can do all the FaceTime stuff, and we can send whole videos with that whole bump your phone together or send big old files, which worked out really well for Andrea and I with our social media stuff, because we can share and transfer files really easy. So I finally had to bite the bullet, and it was a pain in the butt getting used to, but I've got it figured out now, and The camera on that new 17 though is pretty freaking crazy good. So if anybody has it and can confirm how good it is or not, their commercial that I saw for it makes it seem like the thing should be illegal. It like has like a view on somebody's back deck or something, and then it zooms out, and it's like zooms out all the way back, and then you're in a lake, like on the lake, across the lake, and then in the trees, and then like up on the freaking I don't know, something, maybe it's another house on the other side, but the house is just like a teeny little speck over there. But the zoom on the cameras is that good. So I want it. I need to get it. My phone is barely hanging on. The speaker keeps on crapping out on me. Just updated. Did an update to the new model. That'd be cool if they just did that. That'd be nice. And then have the good operating system, and you wouldn't have to mess with all that crap. I will give iPhone mad props. I drop my phone so many times a day. Knock on wood that it still works. I wish I could take it and show you how cracked up it is. And there's even a crack on 2 of the lenses for the cameras on the back, and it's still champion. It's still going. I have a lanyard on it, but for whatever reason, I hate wearing it sometimes. The lanyard like grabs it when I've got little hairs and like pulls them the wrong way, and it hurts. So I like look like a crazy person, like, or maybe I got like Tourette's, like snapping all weird and irritatedly. But anyways, I'll put it in my lap and it'll hit the ground a couple of times, and even my smart little 4-year-old is just like, Dad, why don't you just put the thing on your neck? So, aren't you just so smart, girl? You gotta try and make me feel bad. Trying to show me up. So, these socks are so cool. These socks that Carrie sent. Carrie's another one of our family members on here. Sent me these things, and they're battery operated, and they stay so warm. They're really cool. Again, you guys, if you're on here and haven't hit the like button yet, if you would, I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, I would for sure. Let's see. Yeah, I heard Samsung. Sorry, let me just. Laura was saying some of the new iPhone cameras do look good, but Samsung can be just as good. And I want to get the new Samsung Flip. And gosh, where'd it go? The new Flip. The Flip phone. Dang. But unsure on the tablet yet. Might go to Apple. I heard the Samsung tablet was like amazing, but I don't know. I haven't checked it out. Andrea has a laptop that was supposed to be all easy to use with our phones and stuff, and edit and do things. It's a, what do you call those Apple Pad things? But not the big iPad. It's like a laptop. Not. But anyways, she doesn't use it very much. She's using it more now than before, but it's still not very convenient. These phones are amazing. You can just like get on and do whatever anytime. It's like you don't feel like you need to have anything else. Laura says, I'm doing YouTube myself for live streams in my singing career, etc. Oh, no way. I'm gonna have to get on here and check you out on that. So the the camera on my phone and tablet need to be good, right? It keeps on timing out, and then I keep popping up the big block on the screen and blocking everything out. Says I need a good camera on my phone and tablet for live streaming, YouTube, and singing, etc. Yeah, it does make such a difference having nice equipment. It's funny, we were looking at a video, Andrea and I were looking at a video the other day that she did to help her, like when her dad came back from a deployment when she was much younger, and the cameras then, when she was editing the video and bringing it up to like to post it today, I mean in today's time, like the video quality was so crappy. It was just like everything's like dark and shadowed out, and just it's crazy that. But back then, way back then in the 1900s, it was pretty impressive if you still had like a digital little recording camera and stuff. You felt like you were like the director of the movie of life. And anyways, now everybody's got these crazy smart phones that do everything. It's just crazy. Let's see. Joy said I had to update my phone so I could get on your live chat. I'm glad I got another one. I love you and your wife, and you're both so loving and special. Well, thank you, Joy. I appreciate it. That's really kind of you. Susan says, I have a new iPad and I like it. The camera's great. I saw a video. My son was watching YouTube the other day, and somebody was at a concert. You know how people hold their phones up and record stuff? Dude had a big old laptop thing and then was holding it up there in the air to record the whole to do. It was pretty funny. Oh, they're lowering me down right now. Whee! So yeah, anyways. Yeah. It's crazy watching these guys do oil changes. That's the problem. That's the one thing that I always go back on is nobody can do as good a job as you if you really care about what you're doing, right? So like when I've got some teenage person out here changing my oil that's not wiping everything down or carrying if it's exactly the right amount, or like shorting anything on there at all. It's just easier to do when you're not owning it. So yeah, anyways, got the Hummer off to my buddy's shop yesterday. Man, I should have talked about that earlier on the live, but because I'm not supposed to be out, I'm not supposed to be doing all this, and anyways, as soon as I get home, I'll behave. But I couldn't be out working on the Hummer because too cold and my legs are down too long and all the things that are really frustrating. So anyways, a friend of mine owns a stereo shop, a car audio shop up here in Bountiful, Utah. So if you're in Utah and need anything done on your car, like tint, like stickers or vinyl paint jobs, like changing your car over to vinyl, whatever, you know how everybody does that. The works, man, like the stereo stuff, the whole, anything and everything. I need to put underglow lights on all my stuff. That's what I want to do, too. Really important. But anyways, frequency audio innovations is the name of his shop, and it's freaking awesome. Like, he's always, man, we've been like brothers for years. Like, legit, he's like a brother to me. He's such a good dude. But my buddy Ryan is the owner of it, and anyways, he came and got the Hummer yesterday, and he's gonna go fix it up. He's gonna go fix it up for me and finish. I had the whole dash torn apart. The power, there's a drain on the battery that kept on wiping the battery out. It kept on wiping the battery out. So anyways, I was digging around and started noticing really quick that the wiring, that all sorts of wiring stuff has been like messed around with on that. And like any of the wiring connections that were made like have either packing tape or like.
You're good to go, and I can just guide you out.
All right, cool. Is it easier to go forward and back out, or?
Yeah, you go up through this up here and then back out.
Got it. So, let's see. Give me a second to get out of here with this. There we go. All right. And back on out. Thank you. See ya. Crunch. Let's see here. I was definitely well overdue for an oil change. So, needed to get that done. Let me pull over here, finish this live up, and then get my butt home. Let's see, where's a safe little spot to go? Let me get out of the way. Let's see, almost there. Actually, I was gonna pull into that area, but it's all coned off. And what's this car doing? Did they break down right there or what? Alright, just park right there in the middle of the road. Okay, now I can stop. So, okay, finish this up. Just got the oil change done. Dude is running with no shirt on the trail out here. That's how nice the weather is today. What's the temperature? 59 degrees right now. So 60 degrees. That's pretty dang nice for middle of December. that's supposed to be snow and frozen crap right now. See, that's what drives me crazy, because then I'm like, well, crap, I could be out working on my own car, but it's not the temperature for just that. Like right now, I've got to get those toes all healed up, and I have seen an insane difference on how well they heal up when I'm putting my feet up and being good versus just trying to get everything done like normal. So I'm all tied up to the dash here. Hold on. Yeah. So I'm trying to keep that in perspective and make it so Andrea doesn't have to babysit me and tell me to go back in and lay down, and I'll be a big boy and go lay down and take my own naps and stuff. So anyways, I have a hard time with that because I have narcolepsy and what's the other one that's like hard to go to sleep? Oh gosh. Anyways, I'm fine if I'm up doing and being busy and doing things, but the second I'm just like in a stale environment, man, it's rough. It is rough. And I can't, or any classroom type environment, like it's just rough. I can't do it. And man, it's bright. That one side is like, whoop. I have a little bit of a lazy eye anyways, but when I was in construction years ago, I caught a 2x6 to that eye right there, to the eyelid, and ever since then it's always wanted to be more shut than the other one. Anyways, let's see if there's anything else on the chat. Sounds like we should be able to go. What's going on, Austin? Hopefully you're doing well, bud. And Laura, again, thank you for your membership. And Susan, thank you for everything. You've been super kind on here. Thank you for being here. And oh, that's kind of you. So go get some rest. Thank you for brightening our day. So that's really kind. I don't know. I'll just say okay, thank you. You guys are all awesome. Thanks for your memberships. Thanks for your time on being here, watching our platform. It really means a lot. We got old Bon Jovi, man. I love seeing you on there. I love seeing all the regular names on here. But if I start recognizing your name, that's when you should be signing up and just join the fam. Maybe I'll go over and do a members only live in a second and figure out what everybody wants over there. But anyways, much love. Take care. God bless. Get ready for Christmas. Decorate your trees for heck's sake and get your presents done. So thanks, Ed. I'm gonna go. We were already chatting for a while, but it's time to go. So take care. Thanks for being here, and we'll chat at y'all later.